You finally saved up some money and you bought the DJI O3 Air Unit. And now you are wondering, what will happen if I crash it into the water? Will it survive? Is it waterproof? Well, I got the answer for you. But before we continue, I have a question for you guys. If you're new here, I am a new FPV pilot. This is my first 5-inch quad. I want to know from you guys, I currently fly with the HQ V2S props. And I want to try some other variants, some other brands maybe, because I'm having some issues with vibration. And someone in the comments on my previous videos recommended to try some other props, because the combination of the props and the motors with the Armattan Badger frame can cause some vibrations. So I'm wondering, what do you fly? Do you recommend it? I want to try some different props, so I will make a small list and buy a few. So yeah, let me know in the comments. Now continue the video. In my previous video you can see how I crashed my fairly new drone into the water. I hit a treetop. If you haven't seen it, I will show you some footage now. I just didn't see the treetop through the goggles because I was focusing on a lot of other things. Yeah, I just have to work on my skills there. Wait. What? Yes. What do you mean? I can say it has to do with my skills? It's DJI latency. Okay. Alright. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Bye. Yeah. No, it's clearly the DJI system. It's really the latency is horrible. DJI clearly need to step up their game. The next system better have 8K, 480 frames a second, because man, this really sucks. And you can see I crashed into the tree and then into the water. It's horrible. Okay, all jokes aside. Now, is it waterproof? Well, this is my previous air unit, and I can tell you it is not waterproof. At least not after dunking it into the water for 2.5 hours. It is a little bit waterproof because I was able to connect the USB and still reach the unit via the DJI Assistant software, and also the built-in storage was still accessible. It just wouldn't bind to the goggles and the radio anymore. I already bought a new one, installed it, and forget about this one really quick. I took it apart for science just to see what's inside. At first I thought maybe I can keep some things as spare, but for instance I have the camera right here. Yeah, it isn't completely sealed. You can see some, I don't know if you can see it. I will put a light behind it. I don't know if I can show you this, but the lens isn't completely sealed with the housing. So I think there has been some water in there, and I don't want to connect it and fry other stuff. It's just expensive for me to try that. Besides the air unit, also the ESC didn't make it, even though I did put some conformal coating on it. And I think it happened at the connector to the flight controller, because you can see the black spot. But all the other parts are still working. So the motors, but from what I read on the internet, is that motors are pretty much waterproof anyways. The frame, of course, the beeper is still working, and the flight controller, like I said. I took everything apart, cleaned it with some alcohol.
Go fly FPV, they said. It will be fun, they said.
And while I was at it, I also flashed to beta flight 4.4, and I did some test flights last week. I'm still flying with the stock pits, but with my own rates and custom filter settings. I will try some different props in the near future, and when I found the right combination, then I will start looking into tuning the pits. Enough talking for this video. I will end the video with a small montage of the flying I did last week. Because in the end, this channel is all about me progressing in FPV. The last few videos I wasn't able to show a lot of flying, because the technical part, the building part, is taking a lot of time and patience from me. So I will have a different strategy for the upcoming videos. So I will be able to show you more flying. And also now the weather is getting better over here. It will also be easier to fly more. Enjoy the last part of this video, and then I hope to see you in the next one.
I've been giving you the worst of me. Now you wanna stay the night. Pretty how you work hard for me. Why forgetting how to talk? Nah, I don't like no humble beats. Just go and slice it up. Now it's time to marinate. And right after we're done, I like it when you're looking like that. Don't like it when you shit, chat shit. I like it when you're looking like that. Or shy, just fine, don't mind my reaction. I like it when you look like that. Don't wanna watch a bugger with a white mouth. Just like it when you're looking like it. No sweets, no rush, you can't fight my attraction. Don't think twice, I'm here for a moment. No, I like him better. I got a church, but tell where you end up. I'll make it last forever. I've been giving you the worst of me. Now you wanna stay the night. Pretty how you work hard for me. Why forgetting how to talk? Now I don't like no humble beats. Just go and suss it up. Now it's time to marinate. And right after we're done, I've been giving you the worst of me. Give me a second, let me do it. I'm no vegan, a bee. I'm off the leash. Go down on your knees. Bitch, I got PhD. I'm all that you need. You just give me those. I've been giving you the worst